Hi, Steve. Thanks for taking the time to conduct this interview. We'll get down to business. Can you just start by telling me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. So I've just come back from 8 months of traveling. Before then, I was at Reading Room as a web developer, doing mainly PHP work. And then before that, I was a graduate of University of Bristol with a first class degree in computer science.
Fantastic. Let's go on from there then. Tell me a little bit about the degree that you did at Bristol.
Yeah, of course. So my degree was a 4-year undergraduate course. It resulted in a first class master's degree. So during my degree, I learned all sorts of languages, although predominantly it was C and Java. I did quite a lot of projects in C and Java. I did my thesis in C, and I did several other projects in Java and other functional languages, procedural languages, etc. I had modules in data structures and algorithms, web development, business enterprise, mathematics, a whole host of modules. I actually won, I won 3 awards while I was there, but 2 for academic aptitude, I guess. One of them was for a software engineering project I did in my 2nd year, which won an IBM sponsored prize, and that was for analyzing music. It would analyze frequency, beats, volume variance, etc., and try and derive some kind of mood profile of it. And it would, and we built an audio system which would be able to kind of generate mood playlists. So based on one song that you choose, it would choose other ones very similar to it, or based on a couple of songs that you choose, it would choose similar songs. So yeah, that won an award, and pretty proud of that. That was quite a good project. That was in Java, and then also I won an award for being one of the top 5 performing students in the 3rd year. And additionally to that, I won an award for my kind of extracurricular activities. I guess it was for outstanding contribution to the department, and that's because I got involved in all sorts from the Computer Science Society, kind of representing students and so on. So so that was basically a quick nutshell of my degree.
Fantastic. You mentioned reading rooms earlier.
Yeah.
That was the corporate experience you've had. Can you tell me a little bit about the 2.5 years that you had with them and what you were doing exactly?
Yeah, of course. So when I graduated, I joined Reading Room straight away. So Reading Room is a big digital agency, and I was employed as a Java graduate. I knew there wouldn't be too much Java work, but they said there would be a variety of work, and I mainly did PHP work while I was there. So I joined as a graduate, and I actually, within 18 months, I was a senior developer. Now, I didn't necessarily know much PHP at all before I joined. I learned actually a lot of it on the job, and I was responsible for developing anything from, I did a year's worth of quite a complex web application, which involved creating, sharing, editing reports based on open data. So it was for a big government client. It was for the local government association, and the application would talk to an API, a bespoke API being developed by another third party, and it would gather statistics or get statistics and deliver charts, tables, maps, and our application would save those into big reports that you could share with other local authorities, other users. You can make them public, you can make them private. So that was a big learning curve, and that's kind of set me up in PHP. It was quite a complicated project, and then since then I've been in charge of leading my division in PHP. So there was about 3 other developers which I was leading, and we were responsible for fairly big kind of Drupal builds mainly. I did a little bit of WordPress. And a couple of them have gone live. Visit England I contributed to, which was a massive Drupal multilingual site that actually relies very heavily on Solr, on kind of indexing a lot of information. So I was involved with that with a lot of other senior developers from other divisions. And most recently as well, a big NHS build, which has just gone live. It's kind of going through a bit of user testing and so on, and that was a big site that maybe about 1 million views a month, I think. So yeah, so that's a bit of a history of Reading Room, my employment at Reading Room.
Brilliant, Steve. Look, I get a real sense of a passion for technology from you. It seems like you come from quite a mixed background in terms of what you did at university, what you did at Reading Rooms. Have you got any more in-depth interest in tech in terms of an idea of where you see yourself going, perhaps, and in regards to what you've done before as well?
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the web industry. I thought it was great. To be honest, what I'm most what I want to do is I want to keep kind of at the bleeding edge of technology. So I want to keep learning. I'm young, so I want to keep learning. I got to senior where I was at Reading Room, which was great, but I did feel like I wanted to continue to learn. I didn't want to just continue to kind of develop a Drupal build or whatever else. I wanted to continue to be given these kind of complex challenges. There's also some new technologies which I didn't get the chance to learn. AngularJS kind of came out while I was there, but we weren't using it quick enough, basically. So I think I would love to learn that. But also, I think, to be honest, I mean, I've been working with a LAMP stack. I've been working with PHP for the last 2.5 years of my career. I see myself maybe going, well, in fact, actually, I really do want to go towards the .NET stack. I think it's much more paired to what I learned in my degree. I think syntactically, C# is very similar to Java, so it's not all new for me. I've worked with MVC frameworks before, and I do see a better career path for me going into .NET, I think, and learning all the associated technologies and kind of keeping ahead of the trends.
Brilliant, Steve. Look, fantastic. I really appreciate you taking the time to answer those questions. It was really well done, and we'll have a catch up soon.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much, Joe.
No worries. Take care, Steve. We'll speak soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.